After a long day, a few simple words can make everything better.
Pizza's here!
To end your day the right way, count on the carry-out and delivery experts at your local Pizza Ranch.
Hey, welcome back to High School Game Day here on the Missouri Sports Network. The Missouri Sports Network, where everyone has a home field advantage. Certainly glad you tuned in. And as always, the Missouri State Highway Patrol reminds us to take that 3 seconds and buckle up. It's 3 seconds that could save your life. Be safe, be smart, and be here tomorrow. Presented by Central Bank of the Ozarks, Doak Propane, Great Southern Bank, Chevy Dealers of the Ozarks, Bank of Billings, established 1889, the oldest bank in Christian County, and Labor's Local 663. We welcome to the show here on High School Game Day, Rockbridge head football coach Matt Perkins. Coach Perkins, thanks for your time today.
Oh, absolutely. Excited to be here.
Coach, obviously, a lot of folks down here in Southwest Missouri are familiar with your work at West Plains. You went to the central part of the state there at Rockbridge. Tell us a little bit about the differences there between West Plains and Rockbridge. Number one's got to be the travel.
Yeah, bus, 3 hours every time we go somewhere. That's exciting. Jamboree the other day, and we left. And it's time to go and get there, and I realized, we've got a 12-minute drive. That's why. That's one of the big differences. Being able to go find food whenever you've had a long day at work and a bunch of stuff still open. That's the difference. Positives for sure. Kids are great up here. Just enjoy.
Coming out of your Jamboree, tell us a little bit about that. Number one, did you come out healthy as you get ready to go into week one? But, talk about the Jamboree, who was a part of it, and what you liked about it.
Yeah, we did. We came out healthy. That's always the number one thing. I thought some good things on both sides of the ball. We got an outside linebacker that, like he was natural at his position. Made some plays in the backfield. Got our defense forced on the night, which was cool. Kind of did it a little different. I mean, this was a 15-play Jamboree from the 50-yard line, and so it was a little bit what we've done in the past, what I've always done in the past, with one team on the field at one time and side going. So it's all eyes on you type deal, which was neat. Kind of that, schools vibe right there with Battle High School, with Hickman, and then with us at Rockbridge. Chance to, be on the field and do our thing. So it was fun. Offensively, touchdowns, on the evening, and got really good quality play from. We've got two really good ones. Got a guy named Sam Kaiser that he can do anything in the field. He ran the ball well. He threw the ball well. He's dynamic. His backup is a year behind him, and darn near a carbon copy of how they function, and ability levels are similar, and so we played really well. Offensive line played like a unit, and so that was exciting to see.
Heading into week one, you've got you're at Park Hill South. The Bruins are coming off of a 4-6 season. The schedule changed just a little bit. You open up with Park Hill South instead of Staley from a year ago. What do you know about Park Hill South, and what do you have to do to come out on top there?
Well, I know the football team a year ago. I know they've got a new coach. They've got a guy named Benny Palmer that came over from Winnetonka there now. So things, I'm sure, are a little bit different in terms of what they've done in the past. Level on the field stands out from their Jamboree. They've got a lot of team speed. Honestly, their defense of West Plains teams we've had the last few years, where they don't have guys up front, but the guys they play just have really good motors. Their nose tackle, 20 pounds. He's not a massive kid, but he's got some really good get off. They've got a running back, last name of Bartosh, that's really good. Kind of a local legend. Got some like D1 offers already, Arkansas State, and I think North Dakota State. We got to work it out for us.
Very good. Very good. And Coach, what are maybe the biggest differences that you've had to overcome making that move from West Plains to Rockbridge?
Um, you know, I think uh, in terms of getting the kids to know the terminology, I brought Ethan Smith over from Evangel as our defensive coordinator, and he's a system, new defensive terminology, and the kids really picked all that stuff up really fast. But that is kind of, I think, the biggest challenge is getting them to understand it's within the defense. You know, you can put your base stuff in, but all of that whenever the other pieces start moving around, and so getting kids all on the same page has been a challenge. We played a lot of camps this summer. We went to 3. Normally that would be more than I'd want to go to, 3-team camps, but our language and kind of see more of our expectations. So I think the kids benefited from that. I know we as and we're gonna be all right. Just got to work. This is gonna be a really tough week. 11-0 last year. I think maybe lost the district title game or even quarterfinal. They made it a long year, so they're a good ball club, and we're gonna play well.
And coaching again, we're visiting with Rockbridge head football coach Matt Perkins, and Coach Perkins, talk a little bit about your conference and how is it different than the Ozark Conference. Obviously you got a lot more Class 6 schools in your conference, but tell us a little bit about that. Break that down.
I think that comes out is in the Ozark Conference, you didn't have a non-conference game. You played every single season was a conference opponent. And so, that's different here. We had to pick up 3, Park Hill South being one of them. That's not a conference opponent. So, I think that's the first to adapt year in and year out to who those non-conference teams will be. And then within the conf appears to be some pretty good parity. I mean, I haven't played through that schedule yet, but there's athletes on the field. You're talking, Class 6 ball. There's athletes that are fun, getting to stand on the field and look across and go, all right, there's some dudes over here. I've seen that all summer, but you're starting to see that on the other side, and that's exciting. You want to play the best, and we're going to get to do that night in and night out. So.
Very good. Well, Coach Perkins, as always, I greatly appreciate you being generous with your time, and hopefully during the season we'll catch up, talk a little bit on Friday nights on high school game day and Friday night football scoreboard show. But Coach, thank you so much.
Hey, thank you, Guy. Have a good one. See you.
Yeah. Coach Matt Perkins from Rockbridge High School, and Coach Perkins always great and generous with his time. Certainly glad you tuned in. Keep it right here, 10 o'clock today. We've got Glendale softball head coach Jeff Mason coming up. Keep it right here at the Missouri Sports Network, MissouriSportsNetwork.com, where everyone has a home field advantage and powered by the Pizza Ranch Studio.